Good morning, you guys. I wish I would have taken you guys out here when I started all of this garden renovation stuff I've been doing lately. But I'm out here this morning. Need to pick some strawberries. But I have been doing so much work out here. Oh gosh. On this garden. I'm going to take you over here. I tore out our greenhouse last weekend, and so it is a pile of rubble over here. And when I had put our greenhouse in, I had built this garden moat basically around it. And for whatever reason, it started collecting weeds, and I could never get rid of the weeds around it. And then the sun had basically killed the roof on my greenhouse, and it started collapsing in. Anyway, long story short, it is a mountain of garbage over here now, and I need to start tearing out the garden beds that went around the greenhouse, pulling out the plants that survived all the weeds that are in there, and transplanting them somewhere. I'll probably just put them in these black pots that I have for the rest of the season, and then plant them out maybe in the front, because there's actually a triangular area of grass out front that I am planning to get rid of all the grass and landscape that area little by little over the next few years. But hoping to get at least the grass tore out this year and maybe start building up, coming up with an idea and that kind of thing. But I'm going to flip you guys around and let you see this disaster that I still need to finish dealing with. This here is, my, I think, dying plum tree. It hasn't been doing so good this year. But anyway, this here is what once was greenhouse, surrounded by fruit trees. There's an apple tree in the distance there, a couple of peach trees there, and we've got 3 pear trees back in here. Look at that little pear growing right there. But our fruit trees are pretty loaded this year. But yeah, this is that. That was the greenhouse. For now, though, I am going to go and pick some strawberries. We've been picking strawberries, if not every day, every other day. And they're freaking delicious. Looks like I need to get at it. Here is part of our strawberry beds here. These are all... Ooh, that one's getting gross. These are all... Oh gosh, old plants back here. But I have kept the runners off of these and transplanted them. And those plants this year are giving us really nice big berries, and like these little guys here. And these plants are some of our newer ones. They've got nice big berries growing on them. I'll take that one. But yeah, look at the size of... Oops. Look at the size of this guy going here. I'm going to leave him out here for another day. Kind of a smaller one, but still pretty. Well, I think that bowl there is about all we're going to get today. But I wanted to also show you these roses. I wish I knew what they were called, but I have no idea. All I remember is I got them from Home Depot. We had some leftover strawberries from 2 days ago when I picked, and I made some strawberry bread. Doesn't look super appetizing right now, and the stove got dirty from it, but that was breakfast this morning. Turned out pretty tasty. Also, I had planted a bunch of pumpkin seeds and cantaloupe and things like that, and then the pill bugs came along and decided that it was delicious and they owned them, so they are gone. So I have started some different types of pumpkins and cantaloupe seeds like a week and a half ago, I believe now. They're just starting to come up. So this blank tray down here is actually cantaloupe, and it's not doing much yet, but some of these here are cantaloupe and all the rest of these are squash and pumpkin. So I'm excited to get those in the ground soon. But all in all, hopefully I can get to the rest of the garden here soon. That's all really tall asparagus back there because we were done picking for the season. But hopefully I can get out here and do some kind of garden tour with you guys soon, especially when we get this area here done. I have plans for that area. I'll probably bring them up here shortly when I've had a chance to really sit down and figure it out. Look how loaded these trees are. Look at these apples. These are Honeycrisp apples. And this tree is just covered in apples. Also, let's walk over to the pears. There are tomatoes and peppers planted in this bed. You just can't really see them. Long story. I'll go into it another time. But look at these peaches. So pretty. This tree is also just covered in peaches. I'm not sure you guys can see all of that. I'm pretty excited. Look at that beautiful peach there. This is the other side of the greenhouse, or what was greenhouse. You can see the garden bed on this side because I had pulled out a bunch of weeds, which are now on the ground here that I need to pick up. Work in progress. But yeah, like I was saying, hopefully we can do some kind of garden tour here soon. Sorry, the loud noise you're hearing is my smoker. We have pork shoulder on the smoker to make pulled pork sandwiches tonight. That's that. But excited to see what we get this year. The blueberries are also doing phenomenal this year. Look at all those blueberries just on this one little branch. And all the blueberry bushes we have back in here, other than 3 of those guys. And we have a few more planted in some other area of the yard as well. Asha. Hi. You ready? Come on. Okay guys, we just brought in the pork off of the smoker and it smells amazing. Oh, check that out. Ah! Oh my gosh. That looks amazing. We are gonna let this rest for an hour and then start shredding it apart. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so good. All right, so the meat has been resting here for about an hour, so I am gonna go ahead and shred it up. And we made homemade JoJo potatoes. Those are currently in the oven. I'm gonna shred this up. We're gonna eat. Look at that. probably where I am going to leave off this vlog for today. We do have some fun and exciting things coming soon, so hopefully you'll stick around and join us on our adventures that we have planned coming up. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and we will see you most likely tomorrow. Have a good night. There is a tray full of really good pulled pork that we just made today. Completely cleaned off that bone. All right, time to eat.